Hello you guys, I am back with another tutorial. My name is Latasha, aka Xxblacksims, and I'm here to show you guys how to make dreads, this time for male Sims. So let's get started. I have here my dread texture. First you're going to want to go into Photoshop or whatever picture editing program you have. Go into that and then get your dread texture, which I'm gonna have a dread texture link below in the description. So grab that, download that, and then open it into Photoshop. And then I'm also gonna have the UV mapping at the bottom of the description, so grab that as well. So now what you're gonna want to do, grab your dread texture, you just gotta slide it over and then just put it right here where you see hair. Okay, and then you click this little eye over here and then click that just to take it off because we don't need that anymore. And then you're gonna want to save this. I already have it saved, so yeah, you just go here, click save as, and you know, you can put dread texture or whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna go into Blender and we're gonna start creating the dreads. So let's get started. So you guys, now we are in Sims 4 Studio. First thing you're gonna want to do is click create 3D mesh, then click cast, then click game pack, go to base game, then go to hair, go to adult, then male, and then you're going to want to go down, click on the fade, then click next. Just save it as fade. Okay, after you click on next, now you're going to want to go to mesh up here, export mesh, then save it as dreads, then hit enter. Then you're gonna want to open that up on your dreads Blender file. Go to game logic up here, then click on texture. Now you're gonna want to go to curve, add Bezier curve, go up, take it up, rotate it, press R to rotate, press S to scale down, take it over here, S to scale down, G to grab, and then take it as close as you can to the head part. Go down, S to scale because I want it a little bit shorter. Then you're gonna want to go over here at the bottom, click on this little icon that shows the Bezier curve right here. Then Gonna want to go down, click on full, then click on depth. For resolution, just put 1, and then that's all. And as far as the depth, you can make it thick, you can make it skinny, real fat, whatever size you would like. And shout out to Nisi Poo, because she's the one that taught me how to do this with her video. So I'll link her tutorial below as well if you need extra help or more explaining to help you. So yeah, this makes the braid or the dread fat, whichever one you're making, dreads or braids. This make it fat, this makes it skinny. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna do like a medium dread, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. Now click on, after you get done choosing the size you would like, click tab, or you could click tab to go to edit mode, or you could just go up here and go to edit mode. But the quickest way is to click tab to go into edit mode on your keyboard. So now you just grab these little handles here, and you basically get them as close as you can on the head, like this. You grab the handles. This is the middle dot. The middle dot doesn't really control anything, but if you would like to bend it, you can just bend it using this handle. If it's too much bend, you could use this handle to straighten it back up. But because of the head shape, we're going to use this handle just to, you know, bend it more onto the head. So get it as close as you can to the face, and you just want to keep doing that all around the head. Now if you would like to make like a ponytail or something, you could click Shift D and then duplicate it. So that's Shift D on the keyboard, then press R to rotate it, then press G to grab it. Now as you can see, it's still the shape of this, so go to tab to go into edit mode so we can shape it to the top part of the head, like this. Sorry for the noise, you guys. It's a lot of traffic outside. But yeah, just shape it like this. Grab the handle. Like when you want to take it down, make sure you grab the bottom handle. Grab the middle handle to take it down closer to the head. So it's kind of just like, once you see it connecting like that, you know it's close to the head. So yeah, just grab that down like that. Then go up here and get it as close as you can. Get it as close as you can. It's not perfect, but so the video don't be as long. That'll work. And then to get out of edit mode, press tab to go back into object mode. So to get it over, scoot it over a little bit, I'm gonna press R and then just turn it a little bit because it's a little crooked. and then you just keep going. Basically just go with the shape of the sim head here or whatever. I usually keep pressing D, so make sure only one is selected when you press D. Make sure when you press D, make sure only one is highlighted with the little orange part, because if both are highlighted and you press D, you're going to duplicate two. So make sure only one is highlighted. So yeah, you just keep going like that. Around the head. And just sculpt it like, for this part, this is the side of the head, so you'll have to go back and tab and, you know, try to get it as close as you can to the side of the head to shape it right. But for the purposes of the video, so the video doesn't be that long, I'm just gonna work with these that I already have. Grab, because I just want to show you. So it's not going to be a finished hair, but I am giving away 3 hairs, which is 3 curly puff hairs for free, because my birthday was on October 13th. So yeah, I just wanted to give away some free hairs just because that was me celebrating it. For my 27th birthday. So make sure you guys download that. Now I want to click D to just like add a top part. Just pretend that this is a ponytail that looks good. Even though it doesn't at all, but you know, like, I'm not trying I don't want the video to be too long, so yeah, we'll just pretend this is a good looking ponytail up here. Ooh. Delete. Now if you want to delete something that you don't like, just click on it, make sure it's highlighted, and press delete. And if you accidentally delete, press Control Z to make it reappear. So that's how you do that. Okay. Now, this is the hair that is horrible. That is very horrible, but that's okay. So now I'm going to show you guys how to mesh this from a curve to a mesh, and then add texture to it. So what you're going to want to do is click Alt C, and then you're going to want to click on mesh from curve, and then when you go on tab, now you no longer see the handles. That's because it's no longer a curve, it is now a mesh. So now you're going to want to click this, the square with the line on it, unclick this box and click that so you don't see through it, because I mean you can keep it, but I don't like it, so I unclick it. Stay in edit mode, click on Alt, and then click on Align, and then click on Control E, and then click on Mark Scene right here. And then click on Alt at the bottom, and then click on S to scale it, in. Now if you don't want it as pointy, click on G to grab, and then you could scale it up so it's not as pointy, depending on what you want. And you just want to do that for all of them, pretty much all around. So when you go into object mode, it looks like this. So we're going to do that for all of them. I'm going to click tab. Oh wait, I didn't turn it into a mesh yet. Tab, mark scene. Mark scene. Okay, so what I did here, all I did was click on Alt, and then I clicked on Control E, and then I clicked on mark scene. So remember that. Then click on Alt for this part. So highlight all of this, then click on Scale to close it. Now it may be pointing up, so you could click this blue arrow here to bring it down into the scalp a little more. And now it's kind of long, so then click G to bring it up, down into the scalp some more. G to bring it up. Click the blue arrow to bring it down, like that, and then click the red arrow to bring it closer to the scalp. So the red arrow will move it over, the blue arrow will move it up, the green arrow will move it down. So whichever way you're trying to position it, these right here help, these handles. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of these, and then I'll show you guys how to get the texture in. Okay, you guys, now I've done all of them. I've marked the seams for all of them. If you have some back braids that you would like to close in, basically you just do what you did for the front part to close that side in as well. So now I'm going to show you guys how to add texture onto these. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, you may see S4 Studio Mesh on here. You could delete that, because now we're going to press A to select all of these. Make sure you click on one first, then press A to select them all. Then press Control J. So now they're joined. So when you UV map, depending on how many braids you got, but when you UV map, you don't have to go one braid by one braid, because that's doing a whole lot. So now as you can see, they're connected. When you press tab or go into edit mode, you can see now they're all connected. So now you want to click up here, go into UV editing, click texture, Now you want to press on tab, or down here go to edit mode. Press A to select all of them, then press U and then hit unwrap. And as you can see, all the dreads have been unwrapped now. So it should show up over here in this little checker box. So when you have this all highlighted, you want to press G, and the way you highlight it is to press A. To unhighlight them, press A again. But I want to highlight them because I want to move them out the way. So press A to highlight it, press G to move it to the other side, like that. Press A to unhighlight it. Now you want to open your texture. So go down here, press open, and then go to the dread texture you saved. So go to dread texture, open image, which is at the top, and then you should see your dread texture. And to see your dread texture pop up on your mesh over here, you want to go to the circle icon at the top. Then you want to press new, and then you want to go to your texture icon up here. Then you want to click on new. Then you want to hit open down here, and then you want to go to your dread texture that we saved. Once more, press open image, and then that's how you do it. Now you should see it pop up as we start UV editing or UV mapping the hair. So to click on one dread, press L. Whichever one you want to click, press L. Or if you want to get this one, press L. It doesn't matter, but just press L for whichever one. Then press grab, which is G. Now you want to scale it in. Scale it in like so. I'm going to keep it like this, but you can, like, if you want to scale it up, you can press S to scale up, press S to scale in, press SZ press SX to scale this way. So SX to scale this way. Then SY to scale like this to bring it more in. It just depends. But because these are dreads and they're kind of big, I'm just going to leave it the size it is. So you're going to do that for each one. Press L and just pretty much grab it over here. Scale it down a little bit. Press SX to bring it out like this way. So that's SX. Press L and just keep doing it like that. SX, scale it out like that, and that's pretty much how you do it. So we're just going to do all of them. Now it doesn't really matter which way you turn it, because this is just the dread texture, so it'll just be that texture all the way through. So you could just pretty much just basically throw them on there. L, grab it, throw it on there. L, to grab it. To grab it, press G. G is for grab. L to highlight it. If you want to highlight all of them, press A. Remember that. But to just highlight one, click on it and then press L. 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 Well, actually, for this one, this is 2. I don't know what braid this is, but when it's two of them on top of each other, you could actually press B. Press the letter B to go into box, and then you could just grab both of them at the same time. And then scale it with an S. Press S to scale it down. Press R to rotate. So you basically can do the same things you can do when you're editing the hair with the UV. You can rotate it with R, scale it with S, grab it with G, SY to bring it, you know, pretty much you could do the same things. So now go back to game logic, and now click tab to get out of edit mode, or just click down here and press object mode. Press A to unhighlight it, or if you want it highlighted, it doesn't matter. And there you have it. This isn't a real hair, but you know, I'm sure you guys will create really nice masterpieces using this technique. And one more time, I want to give a shout out to Nisipoo, because she helped me a lot with learning how to do this. So like I said, her video will be linked at the bottom as well if you guys would like additional help. So that's how you do that. Now they're already connected, they're already joined together, but if you did the braids one at a time, if you UV mapped them one at a time, make sure you press A and then press Control J to join them, because we're going to need it joined to go into S4S. Unless you're doing different cuts, but for braids you really don't need to do that. So then we're going to go to default, and this is how it looks in default mode up here. Then we're going to go to these two little shapes right here, the circle and the little rectangle shape over here. And then we're going to click on S4 Studio Cast Tool. Then for tight, we're going to click GEOM, which I'm guessing is geometry. GEOM. And then for the cut, we're going to put in 4 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then press enter. And that is about it. Make sure your mesh is highlighted. And now we're going to save as dreads. Yeah. So put save as Blender file. Now we're going to go back into S4 Studio. And then we're going to basically import our mesh that we just saved. So get your dreads Blender file, click open. As you can see, it is here. Now it looks crazy because the texture isn't in. Actually, I want to take this fade because I'm going to show you guys a little trick with the fade. So this fade right here, just export that. Let's say that is fade PNG. Save it into a PNG file. So go back in Photoshop here and get your UV map right here and drag this UV map back over to your texture and make sure it's aligned perfectly. Put your texture here on top of it so you can see it, and then open the fade that we just saved, which is this, and we're going to recolor this and make it black. So go to curves down here, go to curves down here, click on this icon, then go to curves. Then what you're going to want to do is basically bring this down. Oops. Bring it down like that. Or you could basically just type in the numbers. 249. Input 249, output 71. And then you can merge down. So now your fade is black. Take your fade and go over here to your dread texture and UV map your fade to fit the head just like that. So when you're done doing that, click hide this, click the eye right here, hide that, and then save this as your dread texture as a PNG file in whatever photo editing software you have. It doesn't matter, but save that and press OK. Then now come over here to the mesh we made, go to import, and then import your dread texture. And now you can see it's in there. And that's pretty much all you do. Now, it's not perfect because, well, it's not even a real hair. It's actually hideous. But like I said, I'm sure you guys will make nicer hairs using the technique. And then you just pretty much save your file, your package file. Make sure you get a thumbnail for it, and then you are finished. And that's how you make dreads. So yeah, I hope this helped you guys. I hope you liked the video. I'll be making more tutorials soon, so stay tuned. If you want to subscribe to my husband's channel, feel free, because this is his YouTube, so feel free to subscribe to his channel for more. And make sure you download the 3 hairs that I'm giving out for free on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye guys.